Hi Cancers, I'm Nick. Happy December, happy holidays. This is your mid-month December of 2019 reading, the last reading of 2019. I hope you guys are doing so well. I'm sending you warm hugs, good wishes, love, happiness, abundance, all good things, and I hope that this all multiplies and triples, quadruples for you in 2020. So as you know, these are general messages, so it may not apply with every single person. So if it doesn't resonate, it may just not be for you, but you could always come back at the end of the month to kind of see how it all played out, or maybe it'll make better sense then. But you know, energy is fluid, so it can carry on into January as well. And I will have the link to the extended reading below in the description box. It'll pretty much be like a part 2, what you see here, where we will further clarify everything and kind of dive in deeper according to how the reading goes. And if you want to follow me on my Instagram, it is at NicLoves with 2 eyes. Okay, so Cancers, while I was meditating on your energy today, the image that I saw, it was just really cozy. It was like a living room. I think you were in the living room and there was like the fireplace lit. It seemed like you had just got done in the kitchen. Maybe you were probably warming up some stuff or like snacks, because I saw like a little snuggie, you know, those like warm blanket things on the couch. And it looked like maybe you were about to watch TV or watch a movie or something. It was nighttime because the windows were kind of open, but it was dark outside. And you had 2 cups or 2 like mugs, either it was like water, tea, chocolate, I don't know, but 2 like cups on the center table. So I'm thinking that you were probably waiting on someone or someone was there with you. But you were kind of like getting cozy on the couch, like all warm and snuggly, and it smelled like you were just like cooking or maybe baked cookies. It just smelled really like holiday-like. And I think someone was about to join you. Maybe you were expecting someone to come in. Maybe they're just in the bathroom, and it looked like you were about to set up to watch a movie or something like that. So it was just really cozy. Maybe this month you're going to be getting closer with someone, spending more time at home or inside, where you feel comfortable, of course. And I think it's just gonna be like a time where you're able to kind of more relax and wanting to just be in your own peace and in good company with people who make you feel, you know, comfortable. You don't have to act like somebody else. You don't have to worry about what you say or what you do or what you're wearing. Like, you could just be who you are, and that's where you're gonna want to be with people who kind of match that frequency and vibration with you. Okay, so it's really, really good energy, and I was like, oh my gosh, I want to be there right now. It just looks so comfy. So let me know if you guys have a snuggie, if you have like a favorite big warm blanket that you like to cuddle with, because it seemed like you were super, super cozy and really warm. It was a good time. Okay, and then as your positive affirmation, you guys got, I am surrounded by people who love and respect me. I'm surrounded by people who love and respect me. So you guys know the drill. I want you to say this out loud 3 times and we'll say it together. I'm surrounded by people who love and respect me. I'm surrounded by people who love and respect me. I'm surrounded by people who love and respect me. I love that. Okay, so I want you to write this down somewhere or jot it down on a piece of paper or a sticky note, and you could put it on your mirror somewhere where you can see it every day, and so be reminded to say it every day this month, okay? And if you can, say it a couple times a day, in the morning as you wake up and then at night before you go to bed, okay? All right, so Cancers, for the last few weeks of December 2019, I'm seeing that when it comes to your health, that your kidneys are being an area to focus on, or an area that may, you know, you may cause you a little bit of trouble. Maybe you already have some issues or had kidney stones before, or maybe you suffer from getting like UTIs, urinary tract infections or something, but your kidneys is going to be an area you need to focus on, or maybe like do some kidney filtration or something. A few things you could do, you know, try to drink more water, more fluids. If you do suffer from getting infections down there, you can drink more cranberry juice, like for all my ladies. Go to pee, you know, go to the bathroom when you need to go. Try not to hold it in. I know like at night sometimes, like it's hard because you're like, oh, it's cold, I don't want to get up, but you don't want to hold it, it's not good. So go to the bathroom when you need to go, don't hold it in. Drink fluids, drink more, eat and drink more whole plant-based foods to kind of help with all that. What's another one? Garlic cloves is really good. Ginger teas. And also for all my ladies, this may be like TMI, but you want to make sure you're keeping clean and keeping your hygiene intact down there. And to prevent infections, try to not if you're feeling like you're getting an infection or you're prone to it, try not to wear too many like tight fit clothing, especially if you're at home. You want to make sure there's enough airflow going down there, and at night try to sleep without underwear. I know it may sound kind of gross, but once you get used to it, it's actually, you feel a lot better. So try doing that. And also if you go to the gym or you've been out all day, maybe, you know, bring extra fresh underwear to change in, so you're not like walking around and doing your errands in like wet, moist, sweaty underwear, because that can cause infections and bacteria, you know. So you just want to make sure you're extra clean and got enough airflow going down there, especially for all my ladies out there, because you got to keep it clean, okay? But keep in mind, pay attention to your kidneys. If you're having any issues, you know, go see your doctor or you know, nurse, whoever you trust, and make sure you get the right treatment. And just take care of yourself, take care of your health, okay? And I'm saying that when it comes to like work, school, finances, that I feel like you're gonna really care about what you're doing. Not saying that you don't always care, but like you're putting extra love and care into what you're doing every day. Even if you hate your job or if you don't like what you're doing, I feel like these last few weeks you're gonna be like, okay, you know what? I don't want to end off this year on a bad note. I want to make sure I'm doing things, you know, with pure heart. And you know, just because these people are here, like I can't take out my frustrations and anger on them. You know, they're here to get a product or a service from me, so I want to make sure that I perform and, you know, I'm doing the right things and doing the best that I can for them. So I feel like you're really gonna start to enjoy what you're doing, or putting more of your love and effort and energy. Like for those of you, maybe you work with children or you work with, you know, animals or with the elderly or something. I feel like you're gonna really get like close with some of those people, and kind of build stronger connections, more emotional support amongst them. Or maybe you just have a close group of like work friends that you get along with, or friends from school. And there's gonna be this like surprise thing that happens that's gonna transform your whole life and bring about changes that maybe you didn't know you needed or were kind of lagging or procrastinating on. But I think this is gonna bring something really good. It's gonna bring a new opportunity, a new offer to do something maybe that you really wanted to do, that you've been wanting to try. That you actually feel more of a pull towards, because it's something that is more aligned with who you are and what your passions are, okay? And I'm seeing some of you could have Scorpio somewhere in your chart, maybe like rising, moon or something. But I also feel like with love and relationships, that you're gonna be in your feelings. Maybe there's someone you already like, or you just been craving love or to be loved. And I feel like you're gonna be in your feelings about something or someone, and really just be like ready, or feeling like, oh my gosh, why do I feel like this? I can't really control it. And I think what's gonna happen is that as you kind of maybe break out of your shell and just say, you know, screw it, I'm not gonna keep hiding how I feel, I'm just gonna say it. And you kind of like open yourself up more and you're a little more vulnerable. I think it's gonna create a lot of better changes for you. I see that like it's gonna be unexpected. Maybe you just suddenly like you say something, or you didn't mean to say it, you're like, oh my gosh, haha, I love you, like you said it jokingly, you're like, oh my gosh, I just said that, why did I say that? But you're gonna find that it actually wasn't that scary. And what happens after that point, not saying you're gonna say that, but it can be something that kind of happens like out of the blue. You're like, oh my gosh, why did I do that? Or like, how did that happen? I'm sorry. Nala just went crazy right now. I think she saw one of the neighbor's dogs that she doesn't like, so she goes off. But I guess she agrees. And I think this is gonna end up allowing you to have this new beginning, a new beginning in love. And I think it's either gonna be you that offers this, or kind of puts yourself out there for this person, or it's this person. But I feel like it's more so you initiate it a little bit, and that's when everything starts. Some of you could have a first, middle, or last name starting with the M, W, or T possibly, or maybe that's like your crush's initials or name. But I feel like by you, really, you're all watery, you're all feels, you're all emotional in these last few weeks. But I don't see it's like bad emotions. It's not like, oh my gosh, you're crying and sad. No, it's like good emotions. You're just full of love. You're full of like good spirit, and that's the kind of energy I like to see you guys in. And I think when you're just like unafraid to love, unafraid to kind of speak your mind, at least that opens the doors for, you know, at least you're gonna know where you stand or how someone feels about you. But if you never express yourself or you never say your truth, then you're always left guessing like, well, I don't know, like I'm not sure, you know. So I feel like you're just going to be open with just saying what you want, expressing how you feel, and I feel like it's going to open new doors for you. Okay, some of you could be dealing with a Gemini, or another air sign, or maybe an Aries, but I feel like it's like an air energy. Gemini doesn't have to be though. This can just be the energy of this person. And I feel like this person's very lighthearted. They're really smart. They stimulate your mind. Like, I feel like they have a lot of knowledge, and they're very like, their mind can be at like 10 different places at once, but everything they say makes sense, and they're very charming. They're very magnetic. They probably have a nice smile or really bright eyes like little kids. Maybe childlike, like fun and playful, not too serious. They're probably a big joker, or have really good jokes, like funny jokes. Or sometimes they just say things and you're just like, oh my gosh, it's just so funny. And I feel like you feel an automatic pull and you're drawn to this person. I feel like this could be your soulmate, or it could be, you know, we all have many soulmates throughout our lifetime, but I feel like this can be a strong soulmate in your life, maybe even twin flame. But you guys were definitely on the path to meeting each other for a reason, and I feel like you're just gonna feel this automatic pull towards them, and like you kind of already know them, or maybe like you've known them in a past life, because it's gonna feel familiar to you. And I feel like this person is going to be thinking about a lot. It's going to be thinking, like, let's say you make this mistake, or you like accidentally say like, oh my gosh, I love you, like in a joking way, but you're like, oh my gosh, I just said that, like, oh my gosh. They're going to be thinking about that. Nala, stop. So I feel like you may say something or do something unexpectedly, and they're going to be thinking about that. When they're home, when they're back home, they're going to be kind of thinking about it, but not in a bad way, just like really filtering through their thoughts. And I feel like at the same time, this person does struggle with like sleeping at night, or they get really in their head. They may struggle with depression or anxiety or depression as well. And I don't think this has anything to do with you. This is something like separate to them that they deal with, but I think that they keep to themselves, that they don't tell other people. And I feel like they are afraid maybe to show you this side, or to tell you that they deal with this stuff, because you know, from a first glance, you would never think, you would never, you know, you're like, no, this person's happy, they're good, but they do struggle. They do struggle with anxiety, or just like internal things within themselves. And it's been something that's kept them kind of stuck, or, you know, keeps them from fully maybe opening up or fully being themselves, but they do feel a strong connection towards you. They do feel the love and chemistry between the two of you, and I think you make them feel more balanced, more aligned, more like they're loved. And I think the fact that they feel your love and how deeply you love, it kind of overwhelms them, but in a good way. And they're just like, oh my gosh, like I deal with all this stuff, and like I don't know if Cancer would even like me or still accept me if they knew about all this, and like I don't know if I should tell them. I feel like they go through those things where they feel afraid that like they tell you or show you these things, like you're not gonna like them as much or respect them, or like you'll lose interest in them, which I feel like is not the case at all. I feel like you wouldn't ever judge someone like that, because if you love someone and you really care about them, you're gonna love all their flaws, all their good sides, bad sides, like everything, you know. But I am seeing that they are dealing with something going on in their mind. Either stressful life, anxiety, depression, anything like that, or maybe it's like actual physical health problems, but I feel like it's more so mental stuff, but it could be like health problems as well. And I think at night they have a lot of trouble sleeping. So at night, if you sometimes feel like you can't sleep or you're thinking about them, maybe send them a text, because maybe most likely 9 times out of 10 they're not even sleeping and they're wide awake and like restless. So you can just be like, hey, are you awake? What's up, you know? But yeah, so I do feel like they're a Gemini or an air sign. Doesn't have to be though, it could be any sign, you guys. But we're going to be further clarifying everything in the extended reading, and looking in deeper into this person. What are they thinking? What are they feeling when it comes to you? What they want you to know, and what their next action and move will be towards you. And then we'll also get your angel advice at the end. Okay, so I wish you guys all the best, Geminis. Thank you so much for, oh, Geminis, oh my gosh, I keep saying Geminis, Cancers. Thank you so much for being here, Cancers, and I hope to see you for our next reading. And I hope you're enjoying the weeklies, monthlies, and monthly readings. Okay, so we're going to be continuing this on an extended reading. The link will be below in the description box. And with that, I wish you guys all the best, sending you healing, love, happiness, infinite amount of abundance, and positive energy. All right, so we'll talk soon. Bye.